Hi there, this is Ben Hewlett. This is the recording of a recent Q&A that I did with a bunch of students. Hope you enjoy it, see what you can learn, pick out the gold dust. There's some nuggets in there. And if you feel you'd like to join these students live, then you can. You can just get in touch with me and ask to come to one of the Q&A sessions. Okay, thanks a lot. And don't forget, if you find this useful and you like it and you want some more, then you'll need to subscribe here and then you'll get some more. Okay, enjoy. Good. Okay, right. It is a Friday the 3rd of October and we have a question about yesterday today. Okay, let's go for it.
So I've been playing along yesterday with Paul McCartney using a YouTube video.
Yeah, okay, YouTube.
The first
all right.
thing, what's the copyright if I'm using an original music on YouTube as a backing track?
What's the copyright? We need a copyright lawyer. Is there a lawyer in the house?
I asked this because I used to have a website and I put a picture on there, just a small picture, and then I started getting letters from a lawyer, and I ended up paying that £200, which was about £1,000 less than that they were asking, because I had this silly picture that I'd put on my website that I didn't realise at the time was under copyright. And I'd hate at some stage to get a letter from a lawyer saying Paul McCartney wants to sue you because you're using his backing track on your...
Well, it depends what you're using it for, I suppose. If you're just using it for your own personal pleasure and entertainment and education, and you're not trying to pitch it off as yourself, your own, or not trying to make money out of it, or you're not trying to sell it or anything, I shouldn't think he would have anything to worry about. Where is it visible then?
Well, only on our site. So
Well, I think fair education is fair use, isn't it?
yeah. I was quite pleased as well. And I know you've told us many times that you can go into settings on YouTube and control the speed. I hadn't realised that I could control the speed down to any limit that I liked.
Yeah. Haven't I done a backing track for you on my... I've done a course on yesterday.
You have, yeah.
Is there not a backing track on there?
I wanted one with the words, so I could play along the tune with the words. So that was why that one was really good. And I could turn it down to various speeds.
Yes.
That I could play along with, which was nice.
So I'm not quite clear where the issue lies. Is it
Well, the issue, the one that I questioned on the video that I put on a diary, was playing along with an F key harmonica. I was finding it a lot harder to get a lot of the higher notes than I've done.
Is that why you played all the wrong notes?
Probably.
Because you weren't used to it being so high.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, because you were about one hole out all the time.
Right.
So you were actually doing quite well, but they weren't the right notes.
Yeah.
But it did go with the contours of the song very nicely. Right. I mean, you can play it on a C harmonica.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if that's in F. Have you got the track there?
The actual track is in F, yeah. So I can get that up.
So playing in F on a C harmonica is going to require a little bit of note bending. So how are you getting on with note bending? Are you in a position where you can use that?
Yeah, let's get along to where he's playing.
Yeah, let's have a listen to it.
From our new album in England, and it will be out in America shortly. And it's a song featuring just Paul, and it's called Yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far.
Okay, so just hold it there for a second. Okay, stop.
Okay.
So you could start it on 2 draw. Yesterday, then 2 draw double bend.
Yeah, I'm actually on 4 draw.
On a C harmonica.
4 blow. No, I'm playing on an F.
Yeah, but you can play it on a C harmonica. That's what I'm just trying to say to you.
Yeah.
So
I've been playing the same holes on both.
right. So let's have a look at it on an F. So it's 4 draw. It starts on 4 draw on an F.
Yeah.
If you had a low F, no, wrong holes. Wrong holes.
Wrong hole.
Wrong hole.
That's not C.
Oh, okay. On a C, you'd start it on 2 draw
Okay.
and then 2 draw double bend to play in F on a C harmonica. 2 draw double bend.
Yep.
Okay, so it's nearly there, not quite. So that's perhaps not quite within your reach at the moment, but soon it will be.
Okay.
So if you played it on the same thing on an F harmonica, start on 4 draw,
Yeah.
a low F, when it will, to play the right notes, it will need an overblow. That's pretty good. Good enough, I think. Yeah, good enough. Yeah. Yeah, so just trying to find songs that are in convenient keys. That's why I like Jam Zone so much, because you can just change the key to whatever you want.
Yeah. Problem I've got at the moment is I've got so many commitments, paying out an extra £9 a month for Jam Zone.
Right. Well, another one is I mean, you'll find lots of different versions on YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe if you just type in yesterday in the key of C or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I actually got 4 or 5 up, but the one I was after was one with words on.
Right, gotcha.
Because the tune goes really well with words. So that
It
was
does.
what I was working on.
Okay. So just stick with what you've got. Stick with the F harp on that song, and just it's going to go a lot higher than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it feels ridiculously high on an F harp, doesn't it? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
If you had a low F, they wouldn't feel so alien.
Right.
But yeah, stick with it. Why not? Why not? But really, really, really listen. And then I think you were doing, was it you doing London Bridge at full speed?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
So again, do that with the sung version, the first version out of each of the 4 on the nursery book.
Yeah.
You get 4 versions. First one is sung at full speed. Second one is really slow. The next one's medium pace, and the last one is full speed but no singing. So if you were doing that, because you played it 3 times. The first time you played it perfect, just perfectly, and then the second time you sped up for some reason.
Yeah.
And you sort of grabbed an extra half a bar somewhere, and then I think maybe you didn't notice, so we weren't. And the backing track is tricky to listen to, I must admit.
Yeah.
So if you did it with the sung version, so you'd have the words coming at you, and then put more energy into your listening than you're playing.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe true for all of us. Do a bit more listening and less playing. You don't need to play so much. You need to listen more and play less.
Right.
I think. But your rate of progress. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just trying to help out. Your rate of progress is phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's going so well. Really good. And I think that's because you're doing it every day, and I'm knocking you on the head every day, and I think it works well. So, ladies and gentlemen, please post every day of your lives, every single day, without fail.
What sort of thing, Ben, should I post as a beginner?
What you should post is, hi folks, today I'm working on this. Here I go. Give me some feedback. I'll play it for you now. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so even if it's just chugging or something, just...
Yep, exactly. It's just a summary. It's like a vlog of what you've done today. Because I don't know what day you're on.
I'm doing chugging at the moment.
What day are you on? Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4?
Oh, what day am I on? Day 4.
So really you need to do this is day, if you listen to Stevens, he says this is day 50 out of the 90.
Yeah.
So you can just start. This is day 4 out of the first 30. This is day 4. Today is the 3rd of October. Today I've been working on this thing. And give me some feedback. I'd particularly like some feedback on my breathing, please. Or my rhythm. Or my dynamics. Or my whatever it is you want feedback on. And you need to ask for feedback, otherwise you don't get it. Nobody volunteers feedback. You have to beg for feedback. And then there's a chance you might get it if it's entertaining enough. And then just play it. And the whole thing needs to be just 30 seconds or a minute. And the reason for doing it, if you were learning a skill, you'd have an apprentice. If you were an apprentice, you'd have somebody looking over your shoulder, wouldn't you? If you were working, or if you were studying something in a school, you'd have people watching you all the time, and you had to have your homework checked, and that doesn't sound very nice, does it? But it's progress. It's progress. So you've got a community of 30 people here who are interested in your progress. So use it to your full advantage. This is what it's for. This is what the community is for, is to help out. We're all interested in your progress.
Great, thank you.
I don't know how you can learn if you don't get feedback. Can you imagine somebody learning wood carving or something and nobody speaks to them for 5 years? I can't imagine it. Can you imagine learning to be a doctor and nobody speaks to them for 5 years? Can you imagine that? It's ridiculous. So you do your video and then you look at it back and you give yourself some assessment. And it's not very comfortable, but tells the truth. And then you put it into our private Facebook group. No one else will see it. No one else in the world will see it except for the people. It's exclusively for people on this program. And there you go. You put yourself out there. It's called commitment, isn't it? Good. Somebody escaped. Who was that? Who vanished?
It was Jan Dodens or someone, isn't it?
Jan, yeah. He'll be back probably. Good. Okay. Right. Does that help, Stephen?
I've just put the first section of yesterday up on the tab in the chat.
Ah, you're a good man.
It's an excellent bending practice because everybody knows the tune, so your ears tell you if you're getting the bend right.
Yes. Yeah, you can kind of fudge it a little bit. I think I wrote the tab da 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 dee da dee da 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 da, because you get away with it instead of da 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 do da dee da dee da da. You'll get away with it if you swing at it. But yeah, it is good practice, absolutely, for note bending. Right. Lots of familiar faces here we haven't seen for a bit. David's here, very nice. Neil's here. Neil, you had a question, I think. Just need to unmute for me. Other people can think of some questions while we're waiting. Mike, you might want to have a few questions you have to ask me. Neil's going to unmute. I'll just give you the prompt there. And I think, Neil, you were working on Love Me Do, weren't you?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, gotcha.
Right. Yeah, I put a small clip on the introduction to Love Me Do.
Yeah, it's great. And you've got that drrrr thing going on. It's fantastic.
I got that doing. That's thanks to my Scottish heritage. I think
Exactly.
that's
You've
more
no
than
choice.
anything else.
Yeah. If you're Scottish or Spanish, you have to go drrrr, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Very good.
I found that I was trying to get it up to speed, which I didn't manage to do, which was, basically just using the pieces of backing track that you had already included in the lesson,
Yeah.
Um,
And then play along with the original on YouTube.
well, I was actually at the bubble meeting this morning. Marcus told me about that, and I had a quick look at it this afternoon.
Yeah.
And so I know where that is now, and I can use it.
And you can change the speed. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. I realised that now. How I can do that.
Fantastic. And then work towards getting single notes a bit more clearly.
Yes, I'm still struggling a wee bit on there.
So if you hear extra notes, what's happening to your mouth?
Well, probably for puckering anyway, the embouchure is too wide.
Too wide. So what would you do in a situation like that?
Well, I would just try and make the O of the middle smaller.
Right.
Yeah. So
there you go. The solution. Make it smaller. I wouldn't want to say you've got a big mouth. That would be nasty. But if you could make it smaller, that would be better.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
If you make it too small, there'll be no sound at all. So make it too small.
Yeah.
Isn't that an engineering thing? If you can't make it better, try and make it worse.
Well, yeah.
Who's an engineer? Is anybody engineers here? Who's an engineer? Stephen's an engineer. My cat's an engineer. Every time I kick him up the rear end, he makes a bolt for the door. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week.
Oh, God.
Oh. Yeah, if you can't make it better, make it worse. It's like your tone quality. You're trying to get your tone quality better. Well, let's try and make it worse. And then let's push the better and the worse apart. And let's see if we can find something in the middle. Stephen, go on. He's talking to somebody else. He's talking to the wall. Okay. All right. So Neil, just try and, when you're puckering, if you're hearing this, that's 3 holes. If you're hearing this, that's 2 holes. If you're hearing this, that's 1 hole. So I made my mouth a third smaller each time. If I make it smaller again, there's no sound because I closed it. So make it so small that no air comes out.
Yeah. Right.
Well, what you could do is
I find certain holes are easier to do.
You've probably got one of those harmonicas with different size holes.
Well, I don't think so. It's a Hohner Rocket. Should be okay.
If you get one of these, the 4-hole harmonicas, this is a 4-hole harmonica with 5 holes. Those are really small. So if you can try and teach yourself on that.
Right.
So I must have managed to get my mouth to about 1 millimeter square or round.
Yeah.
I suppose. So I don't know how you do it. You just do it and listen. Do it, listen, adjust. Adjust the muscles. Do it, listen, adjust the muscles.
Yeah.
Reduce the aperture. Anybody else got any thoughts on how do you get good, clear single notes? Anybody want to jump in here?
I'd definitely say practice, because I've been out of practice and I'm struggling to get single notes again, which is annoying because I was getting quite good at it.
Yeah.
So I think your mouth forgets, or like mine does. So I think it is literally down to practice and doing it consistently. Certainly for me.
I think that's definitely true. Yeah. Anybody else struggling with single notes, or how did you overcome getting single notes? David?
I think what I used to do was I used to start off, judging from your principle earlier on. I'm an engineer, and what you do is what you're saying is when you're trying to work.
Is that me that's frozen?
Everybody hear me?
I think that was me that froze.
Okay.
Say it
Yeah, I
again.
was talking about engineering. You were talking about engineers. I'm an engineer, so I better admit to it. But when it's x equals a maximum, you do, and then you do when x is a minimum. So to put that into this theory that we're talking about here, is x will be a maximum with your mouth as wide open as you could get it, and
Okay.
minimum would be when it was fully closed.
Ah,
And
perfect.
what I used to do, I used to get on a harmonica, and I used to. What have I got here? This sound on here. What I used to do was to go fully wide and go like that.
Nice.
Where you used to go fully wide and you just close your mouth, keep closing it and closing it and closing it until you get that till you get that single note. Shall I do that again?
Yes,
So
please.
I got it on as wide as I can get. I got a big mouth. Here we go. So that's everything. Don't laugh.
I don't want to
You're
say it.
laughing now. I'll actually do it now. So go. Like that.
But you didn't go to minimum there.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry.
Minimum should be silent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I go to minimum. Yeah, I used to stop when I got the single note. But yeah, okay. I'll do that then. There you go.
Perfect.
So that's what I used to do anyway.
So what did you call it? X is maximum, Y is minimum. Is that
Yeah, what
you
you do is when you're working something out, you say, well, if you're trying to work out how something behaves, you say, well, what did I do if I give it a maximum, so big wide mouth, what happens if I give it the minimum, which would be no air going through at all, which is closely, closed up. So you're doing it, if you're doing a performance of an engine, you sort of, or a part, what do I have to, like you say, what do I have to do to break it when it's at a maximum?
Right.
And
Yeah,
then-
perfect. Try and break it.
So take it down. So your analogy was pretty good.
So we could apply that to something like playing fast. Playing really slowly would be Y, and really fast would be X, and we could probably manage somewhere in between. Or tone quality, if I was trying to get...
No, it's the same thing. It's X. When X is as big as you can get it, when X is as small as you can get it. So you're studying with the same thing. Otherwise, there's no comparison, is there?
Oh, I don't know. Just X or Y, it doesn't make any difference to me. I don't understand that stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
maybe you shouldn't have brought it up, really.
So if you go for really good quality tone and then go for really bad quality tone, can you push both of them a bit further, make it a bit worse or a bit better?
Yeah.
Or meet in the middle, or find the edges, really.
Yeah, if you're driving your harmonic into a microphone, you get maximum distortion, wouldn't you? So it was absolutely overdriving everything, and then you take it back to something where you could barely hear it. But the tone you would want would be somewhere in the middle, wouldn't it?
I think, yes. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, interesting. It's like posting your videos. You could do it 25 times a day. Once an hour, you could do it, and once for luck. Or you could do it not at all. So the median, the nice middle point would be once a day. So there we go. Right. Brilliant. So keep going with that, Neil. Hopefully that's give you some ideas as to how to do it. Miriam's here as well. Excellent. Right, next question or topic to be discussed. There's an open mic tomorrow, by the way. The Harmonica UK open mic. And the festival is nearly upon us, isn't it? A couple of weeks. 17th. 17th to 19th is the festival. I think. Okie dokie. Mike, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, do you have any tips on moving the harmonica in your mouth when you're going up and down, to go to different holes? Because quite often I find moving it, there's quite a bit of friction.
Yeah, keep it wet. Keep it just a bit wet.
Right.
I mean, when you're doing the chugging, you don't need to move it because you're only on holes 1 and 2
Yeah, I know, but I've just been
for the whole time. But then
experimenting.
when you're getting into playing tunes, yeah. So if you were playing some, I don't know, perhaps some Celtic music, you might be nipping around the harmonica quite a lot fast. I was playing some earlier on today. I was actually trying out a tremolo, and I was getting the same thing. I was getting stuck to the damn thing.
Yeah.
So you need to have enough moisture, not too much, just a little. I didn't get around today without having too much moisture, just enough, not too much, just a little.
Would wearing like lip balm be an idea or not?
Yeah, put lip balm on the day before you play, not on the day you play.
Right. Okay.
You don't want grease getting into the harmonica. So if you want to wear lip balm, put it on the day before you play. And then wipe it off when you start to play. Make sure it's
So the main rule is keep it wet, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
And that can be. I know very often if I'm trying to play some fast folk music or Irish music or Celtic music, I'm not used to it. It wears the lips out pretty fast. So you need to build up the muscle to cope with that. Maybe that's a bit further down the road, but that's something that you just gradually do a bit more, and it will certainly come to you. There's people who play folk music all the time. They're just so fast all over the harmonica. They're just roaring about. And that doesn't just happen overnight. That takes a while to figure out the muscles and the correct moisture. You don't want too much, you don't want too little. So trial and error. Just when you get to that stage of playing tunes, like next month probably, just try out the different transitions when you're moving from different holes.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Because if you're going from, say, hole 4 to hole 5 blow, that's an easy transition. Hole 4 to hole 6 blow is a less easy transition. 4 blow to 4 draw is easy. 4 blow to 5 draw is less easy. 4 blow to 6 draw is less easy. And then when you start adding bends into it, it gets more tricky, the transitions, and then over bends gets more tricky again. So
I think where I first, it was in the Hoochie Coochie riff, which you did. You were talking about drawing on 2 and then blowing on 4, and that was when I started moving it around. Basically.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're playing it with single notes, there's many ways. So 2 draw, 4 blow, 3 and 4 draw, and then 2 draw. I mean, there's so many ways. Yeah, as long as you've got the rhythm right, you can make up your own little tunes onto that.
Yeah, I like that riff.
Yeah, it's good riff. You can use it in pretty much anything. You know, when you're just playing chords and backings, you know, if you're just playing along with a a blues band, you can put that hoochie coochie in anytime you want, and it'll fit. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Okay. Good stuff.
information.
Good stuff. I heard a chap on Facebook the other day. We could have done this for the competition. He played a bass line on a low harmonica, something like he played that a few times, and then he filmed it on his camera. Then he held the camera in front of him and played the recording back and filmed himself playing with himself as a backing, and then played it on a different harmonica. So it's a film in a film, camera in a camera.
Is that on YouTube or something?
I can't remember. Yeah, probably that.
No, that sounds interesting.
I did a version of it actually. I wonder where it is. If I can just find it immediately, I'll play it to you. Where did I do it? No, I can't see it right now. I've hidden it from view. Let me have a quick look. I was only mucking about. I thought it's something I might like to explore. Did I save it or not? I don't know. Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay, not to worry. Oh, wait a minute. There, that's it. That must... Oh no, that's just the original. Okay, never mind. I can't find it. I'll shove it when I find it. I'll shove it on Facebook. You can have a look.
Great, thank you.
So you just film yourself on your camera, put the film onto the desktop, and then film that from the desktop and play live. Film yourself with that. So you put them in picture. Quite good, I think. I'm surprised no one's done that for the competition. That'll be a winner, surely. A duet with yourself. I mean, come on.
You could even do more, couldn't you?
You could do lots more. Absolutely. You could have 4 lots. You could have. I'm sure it's been done before. Who's the guy that does the? Oh, Tony Ayers. Tony Ayers. He was a guest of ours a while back. He's got a band called the Tony Ayers Trio. And one of them plays bass harmonica, boom, 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 and the other plays a low harmonica, and the other plays a high harmonica, and they're all him. So he's just filmed them, and he puts them all together, and they look at each other, and they go. Quite funny.
Wasn't there a famous group that did that, like going back in the 60s, like a harmonica group that had bass and about 3 other harmonicas or something?
There's lots of groups. Yeah, the Three Monarchs is one of the big ones. The Harmonicats. Borominovic Harmonica Rascals. That was the one where they had the little tiny guy, Johnny Pulio, played an enormous harmonica, and the great big enormous bloke played a little tiny harmonica. Borominovic Harmonica Rascals. It's quite hard stuff to watch these days because it's very vaudeville, and it's very violent. They beat the hell out of each other all the time. Smack each other in the face, and it's so if you like that kind of thing. Borominovic Harmonica Rascals.
Did you post that one as well?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
I don't want to get Stephen collaring me for copyright infringement. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Just Google harmonica bands, and you'll see there's quite a few that are current. The one I particularly like is called Svang, S-V-A-N-G, which Tula's been to see. Svang, which is Finnish for swing. I think it's a made-up word. I don't know. And there's another one. There's a Dutch group called Fata Morgana, which is also very, very talented, 4 players. And there's lots of them. But in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, that was the heyday for harmonica groups. There was hundreds of them at that point. And they were big stars. They were vaudeville stars. They were, London Palladium. They do all that kind of stuff. Variety, cruise ships, end of the pier stuff.
So I've just looked up the Bora guy and his Harmonica Rascals. What's the huge thing they're playing? It looks
bass.
like it's about 85 rows of...
Well, there's a bass harmonica that's kind of square. Well,
yeah, there's a couple of them on that, yeah? There's the one that's like this.
Yep. Okay. And
Okay.
then there's a chord harmonica that's long and thin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Bonkers, aren't they?
Yeah, it's bonkers. It's Billy bonkers. It's more than bonkers. Absolutely. It's lovely. Yeah, put the link in the chat if you want.
I know, I was just trying to do that. Let me see. I'm on 2 screens and it's a bit complicated, so bear with me.
You need a third.
I've just done it.
You've done it. Do you?
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Stephen.
Save me doing it.
Yeah, they're worth a look because they were all really good players.
Yeah, there's
And
lots
some
of
of them-
girls. There's lots of girls in this as well. It's like loads of them.
Yeah. Some of them were tremolo players, some of them were diatonic, some were chromatic, and some were orchestral, which is the 4 types of harmonica. The 4 types of harmonica is... Oh, Tula, thank you.
Link of Swang here.
Oh, good. Swang are
From
wonderful.
Facebook. Yeah.
They're a bit bonkers as well. It came from... It originated from Yoko Kuhala, who was... Kuhala, yes.
Kuhala.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
My Finnish accent is not very good. And they all play the hulli harppo or the hulli harmonetta or something like that.
Yeah, he's got the harmonetta.
He's got a hulli harmonetta. And he was a teacher at Sibelius University, right?
Academy is called.
Academy.
Yeah.
And he recruited 2 of his students to join, and they put a band together. And I think it's been going for about 20 years, maybe.
There are 4 of them.
4 of them, exactly. Yeah, they have the bass player is been replaced recently.
Oh, I don't know.
And they dress in a very interesting way. I don't know if I can say a Finnish way, but it's an interesting way. I don't know if that's typical in Finland. I don't know.
And they wear a lot of rings, everyone, when they are performing.
So they're very interesting, and 2 of them are called Aero. Now, I bet you've never seen a band where 2 people are called Aero. It's the first band ever to have 2 people called Aero. Anyway, they're all excellent players. They're all really good players, and some love their music and some hate it. I love it.
Used to be a television series, though, didn't it?
What?
Arrow.
Arrow. I didn't know you spoke French.
No, it's the Chinese version.
Yeah, Chinese version, mate. Arrow.
The Chinese version of some comedy thing.
Hello.
Yes, right, okay. Well, we've located a rich seam of humour there, I think, which sadly we're going to close up now and get on with some more harmonica stuff. Okay, right, more harmonica stuff. Please, ladies and gentlemen, more harmonica stuff. Miriam, you're going to tell us something.
Am I unmuted now? Am I? Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me? I can. All right. I couldn't hear anything. I just saw you nodding. We had a great bubble group this morning, and I started on the funky. I was going to say the funky gibbon. Sorry, that's
not the funky gibbon. That's the monkeys.
Sorry, that's
Funky Nursery.
Funky Nursery, yeah. I don't know why.
The Funky Gibbon. We could do that,
That's
actually.
right. That was
Probably
it.
would be a
Yeah,
good track to learn.
yeah. So
Not the Monkeys, the Goodies, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a goodies.
that's a
And
goodies.
two of the Goodies, Bill Oddie and Graham Garden, both play harmonica.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Graham Garden used to play it when they were on something or other. What was it? Sorry, I haven't a clue. He used to play it on that. He used to be whenever they had a sing it in the style of a blues, he would always be the harmonica guy. And they used to have in Bristol a festival called Slapstick Festival. I don't know if they still do. I used to go to it, and the Goodies would always be there. And Bill Oddie had one of these around his neck always, so I was able to chat harmonica with both of them a little bit.
That's a good one.
So
Yeah,
2/3 of the Goodies played the harmonica. There's lots of good stuff tonight, isn't there? My goodness.
Yeah. So, welcome back, Juliet.
Yes, welcome back, Juliet.
Oh, thank you. Good
I
to
put my glasses on. I realised who it was. Yeah, you were kidnapped up there in the hills of Russia.
No, we survived and we got back.
Fantastic. You've been driving around Russia?
No, we only got to Romania in the end.
Okay.
We got as far as Romania, stayed there for a bit, and then came back.
Decided not to remain.
Decided not to remain in Romania. Yeah.
Did you experience any interesting music when you were there?
Yeah.
Music, not so much. People, yes, but that's probably for another time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're very happy to have you back. Miriam, you were saying about you've started the Funky Nursery book.
Yeah, Lavender's Blue.
Lavender's Blue. All right.
Yeah.
How does that go?
That's a good question.
Nice and stately and slow. So just go very, very slowly at it.
That's it. Yeah.
And when you see the book, there's a video version and a book version.
I saw the video. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Just,
so look at both, and then when you get to the book version, you'll see there's a PDF of the book, which has about 50 pages in it, and then below the PDF itself, is the backing tracks.
Yeah, I got the backing tracks. Yeah,
wonderful. And each piece, there's about 10 pieces of music there. Each piece, you get it 4 times.
That's right.
The first time it's reasonably up to speed, and it's a sung version, so you sing along with it just to get it into your head. So just sing it. Then the next version is really slow, like
I saw that.
So it's painfully slow, but useful if you're learning, I think. And the next version is a bit faster. And then the the fourth version is the same as the original speed, up to speed, in other words.
That's right, yeah.
So that's the process.
Yeah, got that. I like the chap with the very grand voice at the beginning, yeah.
Yes, that's Paul Lennon, yes.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was somebody from the 50s singing it, maybe, like that sort of like you used to see the black and white films, and you'd see some big guy up on a hillside singing to his...
That's him. We brought him into the 1990s.
Sorry, yeah. All right. Yeah, so that's really what I'm working on. I've been still trying to keep playing long single notes because
great.
We were talking this morning about it, and Niall's saying the same. Or Neil, sorry, I turned you into an Irishman. Sorry, Neil. Just 8 draw, and of course the usual 2 draw is the only one I have to work a good bit on.
If you can't play 2 draw, play 3 blow. It's the same note.
Oh yeah. There's a good answer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's funny when you're going up the scale. I find the 8 draw isn't too bad, but if you go to play it on its own, suddenly somehow, I don't know what it is. just don't get the air quite right.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
top notes, eight,
Yeah, yeah.
8, 9, and 10 are a bit tricky. So usually the advice is try and tongue block those.
Ah, right. I
Because
think you said that
what
before.
usually happens, I don't know if it's in your case, but what often happens, let's say,
Wow.
is that because you need a bit more air, because the reeds are shorter, they need a bit more air to make them move. They're
Yeah.
stiffer, they're more tensile.
Yeah, you
So
did say that. Yeah,
more
thanks.
air is needed. So what we tend to do is squeeze our lips
Mm,
because we think we need more pressure.
yeah,
And you don't actually need more pressure. You just think you do, and you squeeze your lips, and that makes them go out of tune a bit. So just try
yeah,
to relax your lips as
yeah.
you're playing
That's
those high notes. And what tongue blocking does is it makes you release the pressure in the lips because you're
yeah.
not using the lips. You're shoving the whole thing in your mouth.
That's what, yeah. I remember you saying that before. Actually, I'd forgotten that. Yeah. Thanks very much. I will do that. We'll
Okay,
practice that.
grand stuff. And if you could try and post something every day, I'll give you feedback.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Just only once a day, not twice.
Oh, okay. I'll go back to once then.
Yeah,
Okay.
30 seconds. 30 seconds a day. If you can spare the time, 30 seconds
Sure.
a day.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Unless there's too much to ask.
No. Thanks for all the encouragement. It's just great. Thank
You're
you.
doing very well. You're doing very well.
My dogs don't think so, but anyway, there you go. But thank you very much for all your advice.
I've said to you many times, the only really difficult thing about learning the harmonica or any instrument is sticking to it.
Yeah.
Doing it every day.
Everything. Yeah. You're dead right.
Do a little bit every day. You'll get there. 1% improvement a day is what we're looking for. Just 1% a day. Just keep ticking away at it. Chip away at it. 1% a day.
Mm-hmm.
There's no rush. There's no deadline. There's no goal. It's just 1% a day improvement is your target.
I usually pick it up once a day at least, but if everyone else does that and not necessarily video, but I always take it out at some time. Usually have it out anyway, so that you have no excuse. Just pick it up.
If you can all find a time of day that is likely that you'll be available, write it down, put on your calendar, tell the people around you, don't bother me at that time, I'm busy for an hour. Maybe you only do 10 minutes, but just fight for your time. Block that time out. Fight for your time. Because we're surrounded by vampires.
Okay. Can I ask a technical question?
Please do, yes.
This chromatic harmonica, this Troculus, I've been watching one or two videos about it, and it seems to be available in 3 different tunings. It's in
Right.
Blues tuning, pop tuning, and solo. What's the difference between these individual?
Well, I think when they say blues tuning, I think what they mean is Richter tuning, which is the same as we normally have on our normal harmonicas.
Yeah.
So that's the one I would recommend personally because it's familiar with what we've got. So I would say that's the one to go for. Just check. Are you getting it from Neil at Sunny Boys?
Well, I have looked on there.
Well, give him a call. Give him a call.
Right. Okay.
His phone number's on the website. And just check.
What are the other 2 tunings?
Well, solo tuning is the same as I wouldn't regard the Troculus as a chromatic harmonica,
right? Okay.
Because it's tuned to diatonic tuning. That particular one I'm talking about. Right. Solo, that's a chromatic tuning. Chromatic harmonicas are tuned to solo tuning. So that would be regarded as a solo, would be regarded as a chromatic harmonica in concept.
Okay, I see.
And then I think they've done a pop one, which has probably got some major sevenths in it or something like that. I don't know, to be honest. Okay. And I think there's a Paddy Richter one as well, which is where whole 3 blow is raised by a tone.
Yeah. So the blues one is not really a chromatic harmonica, is it?
You could probably argue it both ways. I think of it as a Richter tuned diatonic. Press the button in and you get a second one, a semitone higher. So See, a Richter-tuned harmonica that we all have here is a chord instrument which plays single notes as well.
Okay.
And then you press the button and you've got the same thing. So the Richter-tuned diatonic is lots of bends, lots of chords, lots of single notes, whereas the chromatic is not at all like that. There's no chords,
Right.
and there's no bending. So it's a really very different concept.
Okay.
Chromatic harmonica tends, not always, but tends to be played in jazz and classical music.
Yeah.
And tends to be mostly written. People read a lot. They'll have the music on the music stand. There's a lot of people who break these rules, but I see that very commonly. The people who want to play classical and jazz on the harmonica will almost certainly go for a chromatic harmonica. The people who want to play folk music, blues, rock, country music, funk, all those type of things, reggae, will tend to go for a diatonic. There's people who break all of those rules, and that's all to the good, I think. But generally, that's what I notice. When you go to the harmonica festival, if you see somebody with a chromatic harmonica, they're not going to be doing any bending.
Right.
They're not going to be doing any chords. They're going to be playing melodies like you would on a trumpet,
Okay.
generally speaking.
So if you've got a Troculus blues tuned harmonica,
Yeah.
there'd be absolutely no reason why you should not learn how to do note bending. You should learn to do note bending.
On any diatonic, you can learn to do note bending.
Yeah.
The holes are a bit bigger on the Troculus, I think.
Heard that, yeah.
I would say they're a little bit bigger,
Yeah, right, okay.
but not much. It wouldn't make a huge amount of difference. I don't notice the difference when I'm playing either. I think they're worth a look. I bought two.
Yeah.
I bought the A because then I'd have an A harmonica here, and then a B flat here with a button in. So I thought that would be quite convenient to have those two things. And I bought the C as well. The C is a C and a C sharp.
Yeah. Okay, I think that explains it. I couldn't quite understand what the hell some of these
Yeah.
YouTube guys were talking about, you know. And some of the questions from actual just average punters were, I've got the solo because I like the nice red colour and things like that, you know, which didn't really make any sense at all, you know.
Yeah, that's two separate phrases, really, isn't it?
Aye, well, you know. However, that's cleared it up for me, thanks. Yeah.
When you think of all the different tunings, if I think of the Lee Oscar natural minor tuning, I wouldn't think of that as a chromatic harmonica. I'd think of it as a diatonic with different tuning, because to me diatonic means you're playing a lot of chords with also use of the melody. Same with the harmonic minor. You've got the chords. Whereas diatonic to me is not much in the way of chords. Like a tremolo is a diatonic. There's no bending on it.
Right.
And some of those are major or some of these are minor. Some of these are tuned to bagpipe tuning.
Right, okay.
Sounds. I don't know if it sounds any good. Have we got any bagpipe players here?
What instrument was the one you used just before? Yeah, that one. What is it?
Hohner 21 Deluxe Tremolo.
Tremolo, okay. I like the sound.
Yeah, me too. The what's this called? The Highlander. That's the Highlander. There's an echo, minor echo harp. This is a Hohner echo harp. Actually, this one I've been trying to figure out what notes are on it. But again, you've got that just want to yodel, don't you?
How many instruments have you got on your desk in front of you?
I was thinking of doing
You just keep picking new ones.
yes, I was thinking of doing a YouTube challenge, a social media challenge, 90 harmonicas in 90 days. And that includes Jews harps as well. So that's almost a harmonica. It's a free reed instrument. The eagle-eared amongst you will noted a major scale there.
How do you call that one in English?
Jew's harp, Jaws harp, Juice harp, harmonica, mun harp in Norway, mun harp.
It's called munniharppu in Finnish.
Munniharppo. There you go. So you've got to have a dr in everything, haven't you? Munniharppo. Where would you be without a r?
A real R.
If you can't do the r, don't go to Finland or Scotland or Spain. R, they'll kick you out. Yeah, there's lots of those. Here's another one. This is another juice harp, sometimes in the States. It's also called a trump. This is a D flat here. That's a Vietnamese Jews harp called a Dan Moi, which I like very much. So I was thinking I would do a sort of a recording of that and then play a harmonica on top of that in the second part of the recording. What do you think? 90 days, 90 harmonicas?
Give it your best shot.
Would it be compelling? Would I get 50,000 viewers, do you think?
What about 90 minutes?
Steady.
90.
I was thinking that, yeah. 90 harmonicas in 90 minutes.
Yeah. I'll let you know. Or 90 blues riffs in 90 days.
Yeah, proper challenge, Ben. 90 harmonicas in 90 seconds.
You're crazy. You guys are crazy. Good. Thank you very much for coming. Sean, thank you